Doctor Who is dead. Doctor Who RIP. We've heard it all year from certain corners of the internet and certain corners of YouTube. Doctor Who is finished. Thing is, nobody seems to have told the BBC because they've just announced a veritable smorgasbord, whatever that is, of Doctor Who treats for the festive period. Let me tell you all about them. Hello, welcome back to my world of stuff. Wasn't planning to do a video today. I've done a couple over the last few days and thought I'd have a day off and do something for tomorrow. But the BBC have dropped their Christmas schedule, or the bulk of it, over the last couple of days. And there are a number of Doctor Who items which I thought you might need to know about. And although you can just go and find out yourself looking online, I thought it might be handy to do a video where I put it all together, dates for your diary for Doctor Who over Christmas. So yeah, as I said, all the YouTube people have been banging on about how Doctor Who's dead and Doctor Who's finished and no one's interested. But there's at least 4 Doctor Who related shows on BBC between the 23rd of December and the 25th that suggest that that's maybe not quite the case. So if you've got your diary handy, here's mine. If you've got a pen, here's one I bought earlier. Make a note of these dates. Doctor Who for December. Right, the first date to look out for: BBC 4, the 23rd of December, from apparently 9 p.m. till 10:30 p.m, which seems a bit late. It's the much anticipated colorized version of The War Games, Patrick Troughton's 10-part finale, boiled down to a 90-minute spectacular and colorized with new special effects, new music and new visuals to spruce it up. Looking forward to seeing this. There's been a lot of chat about it since it was announced a couple of weeks back, but I think it's going to be intriguing to see how they've done it. I hope the editing job is a bit more sympathetic than the editing job to the Daleks last year, which was a little bit ham-fisted in places, but we've got 10 episodes to deal with here. And if you're familiar with the War Games, and if you're not, I did do a video review a little while ago. There is a lot of room for manoeuvre in terms of cutting out lots of subplots and bits and pieces. And of course, all those who have got their knickers in a twist about the BBC butchering Doctor Who, the black and white version is still available if you want to watch all 10 episodes. So the War Games, BBC 4, 23rd of November, 9 until 10:30 p.m. Christmas Eve, something I'm looking forward to. It's the Doctor Who Prom. This took place, I think, in August of this year at the Royal Albert Hall as part of the Prom lineup for this year. Introduced by Catherine Tate. I listened to this on the radio. There's going to be quite a bit of editing to do because she fluffed a lot of her lines. On BBC 2, a nice Christmas Eve treat, 4:10 until 6 p.m, I think. The best of Doctor Who music from the 2005 series onwards. I can't remember if there's a bit of stuff from classic Doctor Who, but there's some good stuff on there. And of course, this always is a good show because lots of the monsters are prowling around, and there's guest appearances on stage from cast members and so on. So this should be a very nice Christmas Eve treat. I'm looking forward to this. 4:10 p.m. until I believe 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve on BBC 2. I suppose, in theory, the big one is the Christmas Doctor Who episode, Joy to the World. This has now been confirmed for Christmas Day on BBC 1 at 5:10 p.m. That's 10 past 5. I'm assuming until 10 past 6, unless it's a 50-minute episode, but I think it's an hour-long episode. This is a tradition which has now been brought back by Russell T Davies, the Christmas Day Doctor Who episode. I can't say I'm hugely looking forward to this one. It's Joy to the World, starring Ncuti Gatwa, Nicola Coughlan and Joel Fry. It's a Stephen Moffat episode, and some of you may know that I'm not a big fan of his writing. This does look to be one of his cloying, sentimental episodes, and he has repeatedly said that it's more humorous. Okay. But anyway, the Christmas Doctor Who episode, of course we'll be watching it at 10 past 5 on BBC One Christmas Day. And when that's finished, you can flip straight over to BBC 3, or the iPlayer, to find Doctor Who Unleashed. This is the now regenerated version of Doctor Who Confidential, which looks behind the scenes at the making of Doctor Who. And this will be a nice little addition to the Christmas episode, showing how it was made, when it was made, maybe why it was made, with all the usual shenanigans from cast and crew behind the scenes at Wolf Studios in Cardiff. So there we are. That's Doctor Who at Christmas. It's a nice little lineup of things over 3 days, actually. And it does shake a fist at all those silly people who've been saying Doctor Who's dead, the BBC don't care about Doctor Who. They clearly do, because Christmas schedule is pretty damn full of it. So there we are. Make a note of those dates in your diary. 23rd at 9 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. The War Games, BBC 4. Doctor Who Proms, BBC 2 Christmas Eve, 4:10 until 6. Doctor Who Joy to the World, Christmas Day, 5:10 until 6 p.m. And of course, Doctor Who Unleashed will be available on BBC Three and the iPlayer just after the Christmas episode ends. Merry Christmas, Doctor Who. Thank you for watching this little update video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, why not like and subscribe to the channel? It's the thing to do. It's what the cool kids are doing. So press that subscribe button. Press like, leave a comment down below. I will see you soon. Till I do, keep taking the stuff.